One or two people have said to me, is there really a need for help like this? Is there homelessness on Teesside?
Yeah, there definitely is. As a result of some great policies across a variety of governments, there are very few rough sleepers in cities outside of London, but homelessness itself is a major issue. People live in hostels, they sleep in cars, they sleep in garages, they sofa surf. Homelessness isn't just about being on the streets, although there are rough sleepers here tonight in Middlesbrough. But this isn't just about homeless people, this is about stocking food banks, this is about...
Time has changed you as I know. Clearly this is better and it shows. When in doubt I took a chance in case. Now all likely it shows upon my face. Tumble down, I can't believe how hard left this marking very sharp and scarred.
We want to raise some money to do some great work. We want to raise awareness of homelessness and other marginalised groups, and we want to show the wider population that there are some people who want to do something good, get together and show people what you can do when you come together and you join up and you make good things happen.
So we've just set up camp and we've made our beds, and there's 9 hours left to go on the Big Sleep Out. It's not tea cold yet, but we'll see how it goes later on in the night.
Normally I would be quite happily have a beer in my hand and be in front of the fire on a cold November night, and this is just something that with the sleep outs I think is going to capture a lot of people's imagination as not only a great way to raise money for a really good cause, but also to really ask some questions of a lot of people in Middlesbrough and Teesside that I think we're sort of protected from this side of life, the homelessness. A lot of people have said to me, homelessness, that's not a problem in Teesside though.
I think it's shocking that people are out in the cold in this weather, and I mean we've all got our sleeping bags and things like that, but so many people don't, and it's just...
We work for a company that are trying to get people back into work. We understand the issues of people with chaotic lifestyles and that are a little bit disadvantaged, and so we want to help.
We've been hit really hard here by the economic crisis and the cuts and the austerity and all of the rest of it. And I kind of don't buy that one, we're all the big society thing. I kind of don't buy that. But if you look around here tonight, I think what you'll see, without being too clever about it, is a big family. There are lots of people from all different backgrounds, but they've pulled the finger out, they're bothered, they're going to try and help.
What's really important about this one is the timing. It's all about Christmas. It's all about Christmas at this time of year when there are people short of food, short of money for heating, have to make difficult choices, so we're going to stock food banks. We're going to support a range of great community groups across the whole of Teesside.
Well, why is it important? I guess it appeals to the fact that I feel that I'm not someone who has ever felt like I can just stand by when there's something that I can make even a little impact on. So I wanted to do it for that reason. Teesside's important to me, and I want Teesside to be a great place for everybody, and it doesn't sound like it's a great place for everybody when I hear that there's people that are homeless and there's people that are turning to food banks because they're so desperate, which can't be an easy thing to do. Are you a little bit fearful about the sleeping out for the night in the cold and discomfort?
A little bit. It's a bit novel at the moment, getting all cosy in a sleeping bag, but starting to feel it now, yeah.
Because the truth is, in the morning I might have a tough night, but in the morning I'm going to pack up my things and go home and hopefully have a warm shower and get a few hours sleep if I miss a few tonight. There's plenty of people that they can't do that, and I think society's got to have a good long hard look at itself, but whether it's something that will change in the near future, sadly I very much doubt. So in the meantime, people like us have got to keep on doing our little bit. And apprehensive at all about the idea of sleeping on the street tonight?
I am actually, yeah, I'm really, I mean, you know, I've been and bought a really good sleeping bag and I've got plenty of layers on, so I'm definitely not in solidarity with a homeless person, but I'm freezing already.
A challenge ahead.
Yeah. My main challenge will be for me to get some sleep. I don't mind being cold, but if I can get some sleep, I'll be alright.
Fine. I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's we've had some entertainment and we're well equipped. We've brought all of our goodies and our sleeping bags, and it's well.
I think that I'm always amazed by how many people want to do good things, but they just don't get the right prompt or the right opportunity. And I've seen several people since we started doing these sleep outs realise the power they have to raise money and influence people and make great things happen. And we couldn't claim to have changed the world or even the town with these events, but we've certainly created a huge amount of new thought and new energy in a small group of people who've got a willingness to stand up and, I dread saying it, but show some leadership and some confidence and some decisiveness and actually do something instead of complaining.
Annie, you've done it. Tell us how you feel now you've done it.
Heroic. I feel very cold. Very, very cold. I feel very, very cold.
Glad you've done it?
Yeah. Very glad.
Will you look on anyone who's having to sleep out the night in a slightly different way in future?
Definitely.
Definitely, and I mean we didn't have the fear that what they'll have, like I was saying that.
Exactly. We
had
felt
a lot of people
safe.
around
We
us.
definitely felt safe. We brought loads of stuff like covers and blankets and everything like that. And we had the luxury of being able to go to the toilet over there and get a drink if we wanted one.
And still you couldn't get comfortable?
We couldn't get comfortable.
He snored a lot. I slept a little. But I had to shake him 3 times to wake him. I think he was going to stay, but very humbling, very cold. I'm very tired, and I'm glad I've got a bed to go to. Very much so.
It really made me think last night. I was quite upset at times throughout the night, but it was great to take part. Fantastic turnout. I am very tired. I want to go to my bed now.
Do you get much sleep?
2 hours.
Well, I suppose that's why you've earned the sponsorship that you've raised as well, and it helps raise the issue again of the need for food banks as well at the moment.
Yeah, my sponsorship this time, so the first time in March we raised money. This time I raised in cans. I was absolutely adamant I was going to put on the table about 3,000 meals for people. So all the donations that we've got this time have come from people who've given food and pasta, baby food, everything that we can to fill the food banks, and all of that will be delivered to food banks across Teesside over the next few days.
And what about the experience? Would you recommend it though, to come and do a sleep out as a sponsored event to others?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an eye-opener.
Yeah, definitely. I think that it would be good for people to see what it was like.
More will ever help, won't they?
Yeah.
And for you, what's next, Julie?
Bed. A hot bath and bed, definitely.
6 o'clock, and I got woke up by everybody else packing up to go home, so I must have had a decent night's sleep. Quite warm as well, actually, because I've got loads of layers on, so in a sense it's the easiest sponsored thing I've ever done. But can't imagine doing this every night. I mean, all I'm thinking about now is getting home and going to bed. So living life like that can't be very good, can it? Anyway, we've done it. There was about 100 people here. Bit of singing most of the night. It's been good fun. Yeah, it's a little bit damp now. Didn't feel that when I was asleep, but I can feel it here now. Yeah, it's just a little bit damp. And yeah, I'll be glad in an hour when I've been on the radio to get home and get to bed.
My conscience left on inside.